In this video, I will be going over 1-4 in Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe Jumpless Completionist. There are absolutely no roadblocks on the way to the first energy sphere, so we can grab it without any problems. In this level, we're going to be doing something a little bit interesting. You see how I walk into the dead end and then go backwards? Well, that's just because it is needed to access a bonus room through that bush right there. This bonus room offers 6 copy abilities, such as Sand, Hammer, Fighter, Wing, Mecha, and Ninja. We're gonna go with Sand, because it is actually useful since it has a jump replacement, which is the Sand Geyser. It gives us vertical elevation, so I'm going to be using it for a portion of the level. The very next screen introduces the Lolly, which is this game's version of the Superstar. I decided to use it just because, even though it's not that useful. The end of the screen is an introduction to stamp tickets, which are not necessary since we don't need to go to Merry Magoland for 100%. Now that we're in a cave and can get sword back, I will no longer be using sand for the rest of this level. This screen is an introduction to the French horn, which casts a rainbow-colored shield over your head whenever you're holding it, and protects you from the falling stalactites on the ceiling. However, we can't go far with it, so I decided to join in Waddle Dee, because, as we learned, Bandana Waddle Dee is Kirby's best friend. We can use the Waddle Copter to pass over all the stalactites, and we can get through it with little issue. The game has the exact same sequence but with cannons this time, but we don't need the French horn for it. Waddle Dee has one more time to shine with collecting the second energy sphere with his Waddle Copter. We can also have Waddle Dee lift us over this cliff, which looks like it would need 4 Kirbys to pass. Don't get rid of Bandana Waddle Dee after that, because we will need him on the next screen. What we specifically need Bandana Waddle Dee for is to get over the first tree stump on the next screen, and then we can get rid of him. We will deal with Waddle Dee again later, but for now, let's grab another Kirby to get Monster Flame and wreck everything in our path. It's faster if we use another character to escort Pink Kirby through this whole thing, but we're not going to do that in this video. Now that we've made it to the tree, we can destroy it with Monster Flame and expose the rift to get to the escape room. But do not go in right away. Replace Yellow Kirby with Bandana Waddle Dee because we are going to need him for one last time in this escape room. Once we go in, we will need to drop Kirby off of the first ledge and use Magolor to get him onto Bandana Waddle Dee's back. After that, we can just fly with the Waddlecopter through this entire section. Although, one word of warning. Do not let Bandana Waddle Dee take damage in a way that makes Kirby fall off his back. If you do, then that's game over. You can't get him back on. So you might as well get squished by the wall and have to start all over again if you mess up. When you get to the end of the escape room, do not get rid of Bandana D yet. We still have to use him because the copy abilities we're applied with are Leaf and Spark, and they do not have any jump replacements, so we have to use the Waddlecopter against Spear Doomer until Magolor gives us a copy ability that we are going to need. Case in point, Sand. This is a useful copy ability as all the reasons that I talked about in this video, because Sand Geyser can deal major chip damage to Spear Doomer, so we could just take him down in like 2 to 3 hits. And with that, we got all 4 energy spheres in level 1-4, so now all that's left is to finish the stage. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye!